Greetings all. If you are watching this, you are part of the combat robotics team that I am putting together. So let me just give you a brief overview of the parts before we start assembly. Here is the FingerTech robotic box. This is what we are going to be building. It is the version 2.0 of the Viper combat robot. Here's the main chassis, the wheels, motors and assembly. This is battery voltage regulator, a few other interesting tidbits which I'll get into. The actual battery itself, I opted for the lithium polymer battery. Front and top armor, obviously batteries, programming cable, and receiver. And this is the FingerTech Robotics. This is what I picked up for our controller. I will go over the steps of each of these in succession, so stay tuned. Oh, yeah, battery charger. Have fun, and take one. Alright, so I'm going to have to edit this in post because the screen is really bright. I've managed to get the battery charging. This is the battery. So what you do is you hook up the red wires. See that? Red wires to charge. So this cable comes with the charger. This is soldered onto the battery. So you hook up the red wire and you plug it in to the common here. And then there's a procedure to follow. And the procedure is, first you turn on the charger and plug it in, or plug it in, then turn it on, obviously. Then you make sure that it's set to the correct type of battery. So you want LiPo bracket 0. Then you hit enter. Then you turn down the voltage, the amperage to 0.6 amps. Hit enter. Turn down the amps. No, then turn down the voltage to 7.4 amps. Hit enter. Then it will go through an automatic check. You press and hold start. It plays 2 tones, and then you want it to say R, S2ER, S2ER confirmed. That's to make sure that all of the individual cells in the battery are appropriately balanced. Do not charge if it does not say that. If it says anything else, come and get me. And then press enter again and you will begin charging. The charge will take approximately 25 minutes. In that time, we will move on to the actual assembly. Turn on some more light here. There we go. So, the first step in assembly is the motors. Now these are the kind of motors we have. Stop. I have just wired up the motors. So, right motor. Purple wire to red dot. Right motor. Purple wire to red dot. Blue to the other post. Left motor. Blue wire to red dot. Blue wire to red dot. Purple to other post. Wheel replacement. So first off, this slides over the motor spindle, and then it's a plastic part. It comes with the wheels. Now you see the hole? There's a very tiny screw without a head Da-da-da-da! This. That goes in the hole using the bigger of the two Allen wrenches. Okay.
Okay, which does it matter which end goes in?
Tapered end in. Yeah. Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, this is fiddly.
Don't.
Yeah, turn it around if you have to.
Just give me a second here. There. That works better. Okay, you stay there.
I find it's best to put it on the end of the Allen wrench. Yeah. And then insert it, because the Allen wrench will hold it.
This is going to make me nervous.
No. We have to learn to do this. It's better to have it straight up. Best. This is critical. We have to learn to do this because we are going to lose tires.
There, got it in the hole. I think you're better at this.
Even more light on the subject. Well, it's important you learn to do this. It's important every member of the team do this. This is basic after we're facing people with powered weapons. We're going to lose tires.
This one doesn't want to fit.
Keep going, keep going. Don't force it. It should just go in easy.
Well, this one doesn't want to go in.
Okay, let me try. All right, so next up we have the power. So we've already done the control. So this provides power and ground to the motors. They go into the motor controllers over here. And then the power comes through this. And then through into here. There are all these little junctions. And you see how the wires are all come pre-stripped. You just clip them in. Right? You see that fourth hole on the end? That is where the power for the weapon will go when we add a weapon. So it's expandable. Now, this is the tricky part. The screws. These are tiny 1/8 inch screws that use a torque wrench. Oh, yes, thank you. No, not that torque wrench. You think that torque wrench is tiny? Look at that torque wrench. You gotta use that torque wrench to put in these screws diagonally. There are holes on the motor housing. You have to line up the motor housing to one of these holes, one of these small holes here, and they come in diagonally. So you're gonna have to do that. If we ever have to replace the motors in a competition, these are the screws that hold it in. This is the whole motor housing area. So if we take damage, we lose a wheel, the wheels come off and on fairly easily, but the actual motors, if we burn one out, and we probably will, take out these screws, take out these, and then wiggle which one of these is the right one and remove it from here and those power leads. So remember that is the wheel replacement procedure. The next step is to just push the foam rubber wheel over top, and you just 4 hands works better than 2 at this point. You just walk it over top and get it underneath the thing. And then you take the lock washer, and yeah, text on the inside, line it up with the 2 wings.
Is it writing?
Line it up with the 2 wings. Yeah. Stop. Okay. Important. Do it like this so the spindle is not protruding. You can apply pressure without fear of bending the spindle. Now, put the lock washer on, and there's a lock washer tool. No, that's not it. Tool's in here. The flat thing.
This thing.
Yes.
Okay,
That-
stick
yeah.
that back in there. Okay, now where do I?
This is different. Yeah.
Okay, yours is upside down.
No, it says text on the inside.
No.
Oh, I see. I see. Yes, you are correct.
So,
And put that there.
we don't get it over the picture over this side.
Okay.
Okay. Are you hanging onto it?
Hold on.
There we go.
There we go.
Didn't get it that time.
Try.
1 second.
Try again. We will.
This is more.
The 2 wings should line up to the holes and then
Okay.
push.
You just hang on to it.
That looks like it's in.
Does it?
That looks like it's in to me.
Not quite.
Okay.
Because it.
This is a 2-person job.
Okay, let me look.
All right. So, right motor goes to channel 1. Left motor goes to channel 2. This is the remote control receiver. I've taped it down temporarily. We're probably going to come up with some sort of more permanent bracket type idea later so that it jostles around less. Also, be aware, these come off extremely easily. I just spent a good 10 minutes rewiring them back up and using these tweezers to do it. Much easier than blunt fingers. So, tweezers are the right tool for this job.
Robot. Finished.
All right, so we took out the power plug, which is the safety. As you can see, the lights are red, which is actually good in this case.
There we go. There we go. I can't move any further back. It's just that one tire.
It's yeah, we need to loosen the one tire.
No.
But we now have a running robot.